Right, boys, everybody knows who this is. It's now reply to you, Junior. At the end of the day, you're on there mentioning things about businesses that I own and run. John, I couldn't give a fuck what you have, what you don't have, or what you do have. I'm not interested, mate. But seems you started this on the social media, putting up the businesses that I own and run around the place. They seem to get under your skin quite a lot. You're giving it the big six on the internet, stating that you got this, you got that. I'm not interested in what you have and what you haven't got. But at the end of the day, John, what I have, I bought and paid for. I don't have a mortgage, mate. Unlike you. John, I put up a bit of a paperwork there today showing that you have a mortgage with a bank on your house. You start saying today that you can't compare my place to yours. John, at the end of the day, I own and paid for my place. The bank owns yours, mate. So how can you say that that's your place without buying or paying for it? The bank owns it, mate. You do not own it. The bank can come in any time and take that off you. But John, that doesn't concern me. The only reason why I put that up, because you're stating about me, saying that I don't own this, I don't own that. Prove it. Anyway, we'll nip that to one side. Mortgage boy. You're on about that you want to fight with me, John. No problem at all, John. I'm happy to oblige you to a fight 7 days a week, mate. No problem at all. I see you up and down the roads. Why don't you approach me? Why don't you ask me for a fight, mate? Because of my brother's grave, you ask me for a fight out on that road, no problem at all. I'll blacken your two eyes for you. Very quick. So, you're on about that you want to go down this route. John, at the end of the day, I'm in court in January. Not just me, my whole family is in charges at the minute. Unfortunately, boys, I can't disclose the information over the phone, over you know why. I'll be thrown back over the wall. So, I can't disclose the information, and he understands why. But John, if you want to make it right, no problem at all. I will make it right and get out on that road ready to rock. No problem at all. And I'll give you a quick baiting for yourself. No problem, mate. And you're on about that you're the boss. What are you the boss of, mate? At the end of the day, your old father there yesterday, the old rapist, the old sex offender. You can search this online as well, social media. Google the name and you'll see all the sex offences this man's committed. But anyway, we'll skip to that part. Yesterday, your father used his two sons as weapons in front of my father, right? He tries to use two children as weapons. My dad slapped the one son, grabbed the other son by the neck, threw him away. Your father come approach him, my daddy starts sparring up. He's shitting his trousers. That's the moral of the story. Your dad took up a bit of a phone, my daddy slapped it out of his hand. At the end of the day, why didn't your daddy react to that, John? Why didn't he react to that? Because the man's a coward. And then, at the end of it, my daddy said, come on, let's have it. The man walked away. Who was the one who walked away from that video? If you watch that video, your father walked away. The dirty pussy and the sex offending bastard. The man got knocked out 2 or 3 times. He got knocked out in front of his cousin. He gave best. You're putting up pictures of 2 kings, or 2 whatever they are, 2 queens up in the social media. The fella on the left-hand side of Newport got knocked clean out inside of a wedding there in Newport with 50 travelling men to see. Me daddy got on top of him and broke his eye socket. How could you call that any type of a man? There's one jacker. The second jacker is your own father, the sex offender, that's been jacked all his life, running to the police. Boys, all you're doing is running to the police. You know how to make it right. Simple as that. So, at the end of the day, I'm not going to keep this message going on all night. John, whatever I have, I bought and paid for. Will you go back and pay the bank for the old bit of a scrap house you're on down the road? You have the whole of social media told about. You don't even own it, mate. John. Will you go and pay for the house, you old dosser? Good luck to you now, boys. You know how to get in contact with me. You know how to make it right. No more messages. Done and finished. Prepare for your baiting.